Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. I told you we are going to shoot for doing a live broadcast once a week, and right now it's looking like Thursday or Fridays, and today is Thursday. So I wanted to jump on and check out and see how everyone is doing, how your week is going. Who all do we have here this evening? There is River Dance. How are you? There's Orphan. We have Sham. And I'd like to thank all of you that are new to my channel. I know we're picking up some newbies as we go. Hi, Christiana. There is Queen Libra. How are y'all, guys? Well, I can certainly say that, when you have a job that you like, it's 80% of everything. And I absolutely love my job because my readings this week has kept my sanity. I've just had a week. What can you say? Today started off with the fraud department calling me from my bank that my card had been compromised. It's just been a week. There is Hales. Hello. So, how about y'all guys? How are y'all faring out this week? There is Jackie. Oh yeah. About the car being compromised. A few years ago, for those that have been around for a while, I went through a big identity theft thing, and it caused some changes in the company, and things were going along pretty well. Hey, Debbie. And this was on my business account, and it has an ATM card. I mean, a debit card that I rarely use, and I'd actually used it at an ATM. And what they have found is that there was an reader on that ATM. Yes, out here locally in the boondocks, out in the country at the country store, someone had put a card reader on the ATM. And guys, y'all need to check out for this. Also, if you're one of those that likes to swipe your card at the gas pump, check them too. Before you put your card in, see if you can pull anything out of it. Apparently, this is very common. I was very lucky. The transaction that they caught was actually a small transaction in Germany, of all places. And while they were on the phone with me, a transaction was made online, which they're going to refund. But yeah, pretty scary stuff. Because, like I said, I'm kind of out in the country. It's not like I was downtown Richmond or something. Hi, Tammy. How are you? And if y'all will notice, I have a quiet house this evening. The little one is with her dad. So no Jason appearances tonight. So rarely pull your gas car. It's a habit for us here. I know up north, like New Jersey and all, y'all guys have got full service gas stations there. We don't here. To swipe your card at the gas tank. And actually, that happened to a neighbor of mine 2 years ago, where their information was compromised by swiping their card at a gas tank. So everyone's doing well. Everyone's faring well. We're going on with the Sagittarius this week. This would have been crazy, but my job I love has been keeping me sane too. Jackie, I'm right there with you. I mean, knock on wood, you guys keep me going. The readings, things like that, I just love, love, love doing. That has kept my sanity. No, Nikki, y'all don't pump your own gas. So funny when Patty come here to visit, she was horrified that she had to pump gas and was really horrified that she wasn't really sure that she knew how. And I'm like, yo, are you kidding me right now? People don't suspect it. That is true because our little country store has been held up a couple times as well. So very flared today in me. Pain meds help. I'm sorry, Debbie. I got a rude awakening on a doctor's appointment yesterday. So lifestyle changes hitting as of today and moving forward. What can you say? Things that you know you should have been doing and you put off and you put off, it all catches up with you in time. Things do happen in small towns, and like I said, you can see it's coming out to the country because um, I would not have. Telling me it was an ATM didn't really surprise me until you realize it's the little country store up the road. That's kind of disturbing. I hope that country store has a 12 gauge pump behind the counter. Well, by God, orphan, it is the country. I promise you they do. It is sad. It's very sad. And then I actually took some time today to research these credit card readers. Do you know you can buy them online for like $5? And how disturbing is that? Yeah. I mean, one of the reasons after being a victim of identity theft and they thought it come from online banking, I haven't done online banking since. Debbie says she wonders if they think us country folks are just dumb and won't notice for a while. That you're probably right. You're probably right. I mean, we get comfortable. We're a little community out here. I mean, we're not a small community. My part of the county where I live in is 10,000 residents, so we're not real small, but we are out in the country. We are out in the suburbs, and you just don't expect it to hit this close to home. Hi, Helen. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with our Sagittarius, Jackie. I think it's been quite interesting week. Everything else has gone right. Work has gone right. Everything there is good. No, you can't ever get too comfortable. I'm doing well, Helen. How are you today? So, lifestyle changes. Tell me I'm not alone. Who is currently going through the same thing? Christiana this week has been absolutely gorgeous. A surefire sign of spring. Um, Even though I'm kind of dreading the pollen, I guess we always have something to complain about. You gave me, you told me to change my plans. Why, please, honey? I don't remember. I don't remember. I mean, you've got to remember, I talked to so many of y'all. I have no idea. Debbie says she's always going through something. Queen, what you changing up, dear? Hi, Nora. I haven't seen you in a while. Helen is a Saggy and she struggled with employment. Well, Helen, that is no good. Absolutely no good. I hope that turns around to a positive for you. To go buy some more cereal before I got the notification you're live. That is too funny, Jackie. My whole thing has been we know we're supposed to diet, we know we're supposed to exercise, and mentally you're going to do it, and you eat right a few days and then you splurge and then you're splurging and then you're splurging and you're kind of off track and you go back and forth. And with me, I am the type that's going to work out in spurts. In other words, it's going to carry on with me for about 3 or 4 weeks and then I'm done with it for about 6 months and then I'll pick it back up. So um Christiana, we're not real sure. They've got a few tests I've got coming up to go through, but the diet and exercise is part of it. So that started today, and I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to have a positive frame of mind about it. Queen says she's changing her furniture around, and I'm thinking about coloring my hair. Well, let me tell you about changing the furniture around. My daughter's here. She can testify this. About once every 6 months, I have a notion to rearrange my living room. Now, I have a very, very small living room. Okay. And I will spend 12-hour day rearranging my living room. Okay. 2 days later, I put everything exactly where it was moved from. Happens every 6 months. Every 6 months. Deb, I think, I've been going on that theory where you said you think we can only do the best we can do. Well, I did that for a long time, and I think it's just kind of caught up with me now that I have to do something. So that's probably not a bad thing, forcing me out of my comfort zone. You know what they say, change is good, right? Oh, absolutely. I will spend at least an 8 to 12 hour day rearranging the entire room, and I swear, in under 3 days, everything is exactly where it started from. I've painted my rooms yearly and rearranged furniture weekly. Not anymore. No energy for that. Oh my heavens. Now, last July, I took the time to redo my bedroom and make it my palace, my oasis, because it'd been the catch-all room. My every room in the house pretty much had been redone except for my kitchen. I still need to redo that. But every room in the house had been redone except for my bedroom. And it just seems like when you redo a house, when you're redoing rooms, one room ends up the catch-all, and for me, it was my bedroom. And I have kept it up since I've redone it, and I absolutely love it. I say that as I speak. It is a complete mess back there. Thank you, River Dance. It'll all straighten out. What does he say? He said his hair changes his own color, gray and brown. You call it brown. I like it. Grown. That's true. I mean, it's true. It happens. That is wonderful. Lighter color curtains for the living room. Sometimes it's the smallest change that can make the big difference. And I tell y'all guys that sometimes in your readings, that sometimes you can change the smallest thing to make a big change in the universe. And it can be little stuff like changing which grocery store you go to, or if you usually bank at this branch, you go to the next branch. Just the smallest changes can make a big difference. River Dan says a vacation might help. You know what? I'm going to put that on my list of things to do. Another comfort set for spring, or change my colors in my bedroom. I did a complete color change back there, and I absolutely love it. I tell my granddaughter all the time, I'm the queen in the house. Okay. According to her, I'm the queen, she's the princess, and her mama's the servant. Don't you love that? So, as the queen of the house, I made my palace. And the beautiful thing about that palace is nobody is allowed in it without my permission. Sometimes works, sometimes does not. I have a little one that loves my jewelry, my perfume, and my shoes. The glitter wall paint for an accent wall, but I'm paranoid about killing resale value. The paint is textured and not easily changed. Jackie, my daughter's room has got the glitter accent wall, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And as far as resale, don't worry about it because I'm tell you what, I don't care how perfectly coordinated you are or what color you're going to paint it. It's not going to be somebody else's taste, and they're going to paint it anyway. I love brown, and it would put me a spring and a bright color. So, do you have brown in there now? The glitter paint is awesome. I'll be honest with you. It's a little creepy when you apply it because I did this for her when she was pregnant. Um, when it goes on like a thick white, almost looks like glue with glitter in it. But then that white dries clear and you don't see it. But putting it on, I mean, yeah, I have to admit, when it first went on the roller, I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Go for the gold glitter wall then. You could do that, or my living room actually has a wall. Y'all can't see it because it's dark in here, but it has gold. What is that? It's not gold flake. Like a metallic gold. It's painted on, but I can tell you this: the smell will run you out of here for days. Miss Tammy, I put the paint on a colored wall. Yes. The glitter went on a colored wall, and it looks super fantastic. Hobby Lobby has some great stuff. Oh my God, you and my daughter could be best friends. She's at Hobby Lobby every single time I turn around. She's either got a coupon or she's just gone to look. So she's a big fan of Hobby Lobby. Tammy, what I'm seeing is you've got some upcoming decisions to make, but you're beating yourself up over them, and there's some procrastination going on there as well. And usually, when I'm seeing that you're beating yourself up or you're procrastinating, it tells me it's not the right time to make any major decisions right now. It's your mom's favorite store. I can understand it. I'm telling you, my daughter lives in Hobby Lobby. And I've talked about it before. Do y'all know what Ray Dunn pottery is? She collects that. And she's in a Ray Dunn group, and I have never seen such in my life. It's crazy. Y'all do need to shop together because she does not need an excuse to go to Hobby Lobby. And if I can't find her, I promise you that's where she is. Miss Riverdance. What we got going on for Riverdance? Positive changes on the home front. And in addition to that, looks like you've got some kind of little small victory coming. Something that might not be a big deal to anybody but you, but definitely a small victory. You're welcome, dear. You can't keep money because of that store. I can see, I've only been in there once or twice and just knew it was a bad sign for me. I didn't go back. Tails, you've got more than one wish coming in, and also being indicated here that you're making some changes, and the changes you're making is you're putting your foot down. Someone taking advantage of you, and you know it, and you're going to address it. And I don't say you're going to address it by doing a confrontation. You're going to address it by you just going to stop doing it. Miss Queen Libra. You know, my granddaughter asked about Queen Libra and Rainbow of Love. She's not in here yet, but I think it's so funny that your two screen names have stuck with her. Let's see, Queen Libra. All right, there is a message for you to change your plans, but at least to something more positive. So what I'm looking at, and this is on Queen Libra, that you may be upset that you have to change your plans, but it actually comes in as a blessing in disguise. What just went off in here? Okay. Oh, your computer. And let's see. You're welcome. June Scott. Woohoo, you got some money coming in, hon. This is in addition to, this is something in addition to your paycheck, your regular income. And that is pretty much coming up in your present. So I would say 10 days or under. You're welcome, Hales. Who do we have? Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike. My thing with Mr. Mike is I need you to hold on to your goals. Okay. And I say this because there's something there you're losing incentive. You're starting to get that kind of negative thought going on that what you want is not going to happen. I want you to know that it is within reach. Keep pushing and keep at what you're doing. Angelina, thank you, dear. Miss Orphan. Okay, Miss Orphan, you know, it's not always pretty. And what it's showing me is that you've got a lesson well learned upcoming. Okay. But because of that lesson that you learned, you're going to revise something. And when you do that revision, that's you're going to reap the benefits from that revision. Judy Alexander. My mother's name was Julie. Julie, you're coming into some high energy. You're going to be very happy and lighthearted, but it's almost like that Fool card in the tarot deck, okay? Be mindful of your decisions. So when you get all happy and giddy, don't go making rash decisions because there is a warning there for you on that. But otherwise, things are going well for you. Angelina. Angelina, showing a short trip around the corner for you. Something very inspiring, something that's going to have you not go in a different direction, but it's going to inspire you to do something differently in your personal life. You're welcome, Mr. Mike. And you're welcome, Miss June. And Queen Libra. Orphan, it's upcoming, hon. All right, Miss Jackie. Jackie, you don't have a change in plans. You're being told to change your plans. So quite a difference there. Hi, Gabrielle. Oh, boo, so tired of towers. I understand. I don't know, hon. All I know is the message is for you to change your plans. So when you set plans here in the next few days, look at it, see, what's the outcome? Is it something you should be doing? If it's something you think that you need to rethink, then rethink it. Still feel contented, Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie, you've got a good business deal coming, but it shows me that it's about 2 weeks out, so more towards the end of the month. Something kind of unexpected, but something wonderful at the same time, something that's going to be financially geared. Christiana. Christiana, you're in a good spot, honey. You're doing really well. But be warned that somebody may try using you. Okay. And unfortunately, and I'm just being honest on what I see here, Christiana, you may not realize it until after it's happened. So just the next couple of weeks, kind of have your card up about who you're doing favors for or whatnot. Jackie, you're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Debbie. About Nikki B, you still around? Change my plans also in the middle of the month or the end of the month. Better for my new plans, Gabrielle. Um, whatever plans that you're going to change, Gabrielle, it shows that it leads you to something better. And that comes in rather rapidly, even though that change comes rapidly. I really don't think it's until more along the lines of the end of the month. Nikki B, let's see what we got going on, Miss Nikki B. All right, Nikki, you're getting ready to make some decisions on the home front. But you're being very indecisive about it. And honestly, it shows me that puts you on the right path. So, no quick decisions on the home front. And at the same time, I also see a reconnection with someone from the past. And it also shows that that person from the past will be visiting your home. Hi, Pat. Pat, you are actually coming into an era of good luck, even though you're not going to feel it right now. It also shows not so much as furthering your education, but there's a class or a course or something that you want to do that you will be doing. Um, Something fun related, not work related. And it does show that work is stressful. So there was a lot that came on you all at one time. Nikki's going to come clean my car. Yeah, you know what? You put me on that list too. I'll take it. I'd love to get up to a spotless house. Miss Queen Libra. Any dating for Queen Libra? Ah, message is it's somebody you already know. Orphan. Funny, from what area I can tell, I think it's coming in your personal life, not your working career. There is TH. Hey, Miss TH, how are you? How about Famous J? Is he around as well? You're welcome, Pat. Like I said, you asked a question and it just blew up on me. So, a lot going on there. I'm doing pretty well this evening. I'm really glad that we're sticking with the weekly. Like I said, weekly broadcasts. I'm going to try to keep them Thursday or Friday, and it might not be able to let you know to the day of, but I'm going to see if I can establish a routine or a time. Now, someone already know. Where are my new guys? Queen, I don't see anything new yet. It's someone you already know. All right, let's take a look at Famous J. Lack of belief that it's going to happen. It actually will happen, but it comes a little bit later on, probably the month of May versus this month. So that's not a bad thing. It's very positive. Last live readings that you did, you were right on point with what you said to me. What an amazing gift you are to everyone. June Scott, thank you very much. I love what I do. I love making a difference. I love giving out guidance. We all need a little guidance from time to time. Every one of us do. And I like handing down the messages that come in because sometimes, and I tell everybody in a reading, if you get a reading with me, I try to allow to end that reading of taking a look at what you need to know, because sometimes what you need to know is completely different from your line of questioning. The same way with a card reading can be a lot different from a spirit reading. And that's why next week's videos, you'll notice I didn't use cards on that one. So just, something different. Jackie says she could feel you. Tired of the same old, but right now, Queen, it's who you know. The Aquarius ex-girlfriend, my son's, has not come back so far. Orphan, I'm telling you, she's still around. That's not ever done. There is Diane. Hello, Diane. Diane, you've got the same thing as someone else had, and that is to be warned of foolish decisions. It shows me you're content, you're happy, you're lighthearted, but don't get so wrapped up in the happiness that you're not mindful of upcoming decisions. And that's going to apply, and I'm going to say right around that 10-day mark or under. Queen Libra, you are welcome. Orphan is buffering. Jackie, we are all guilty of that sometimes. And sometimes, I don't know about y'all guys, she's talking about money management. Sometimes my money manages me. Okay. Meaning there's going to be unexpected expense or something, or I thought I was going to do this and some sort of monkey wrench in that. So, TH, what we got going on for you? Lack of energy, hon. Lack of energy on you is leaving some restless energy. Okay. And with that restless energy, be warned of your temper, because you can get snappish to someone close to you really, really quick. Orphan, I'm sorry. Hi, Irene. Let's see what we have from Miss Irene. Irene, you're struggling with the need to balance, a need of balance, okay? And one thing I'm seeing is you've got too much on your plate. It's not so much you're having too much on your plate, it's you're having problems prioritizing, okay? You also have that need to speak up and say no. If you don't want to do something, don't feel obligated to do so. Speak up and just say no. The world won't stop turning because of it. We have Misha. Misha, what has been a recent disappointment to you is actually going to turn around to something positive. Also, with you, Misha, I've got music coming in, whether it's a live music venue. It does appear to me to be more live music than just actually music in general. River Dance. Automatically, I can tell you it's going to be the month of May. I don't look forward to go here in the month of April. Even though you may get a very serious inquiry in the month of April, I don't see it actually moving until May. And the two seem to go either hand in hand or very close at the same time. Jackie, I got dumped last month. Oh, and buy makeup and random things that make me happy. You know what? TH, you're welcome. Sometimes that's what us women do. It really is. It really is. Matter of fact, I told my granddaughter one day, she was having a bad day, and I told her, I said, sometimes us women have bad days, and sometimes the fix for that is to go out and do a little bit of shopping and a little bit of it's coming, hun. Just I cannot say that the Jeep and RV are going to the same person, but I can say they're pretty much going at the same time. But it's going to be May as far as actual transaction. So I hate to see you sell it. I would love to have an RV. I'd also like to have someone that knew how to drive an RV. Or I have friends that have an RV that can't seem to guide it south. They just go north. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, I'm like her. I'm buffering here. Y'all still with me? You're welcome, Irene. Okay. Well, you were the friend I was referenced to. Your RV only seems to go north and not south. Mm-hmm. Just saying, Nikki. Riverdance wants to buy a house in Florida. That is a goal that is achievable, Riverdance. Don't give up on that. Do not give up on that. And I'm going to throw this out there. Let's look at fall of this year of getting serious about that. That's true, Debbie. Jackie, sometimes we just have to brush it off and keep on going. Get on Jay's butt. You tell Jay I don't see anything but but gloom, doom, and sadness till he makes his way to Virginia. Riverdance, thank you. Thank you. You guys enjoying the videos, the weeklies? How many of y'all here watch the daily videos? Everything was on his terms. It's funny, Jackie. Sometimes you have to step out the situation to see it clearly. Thank you. Hi, Lola. Um, yeah, and it's weird how it works that way. And sometimes even when you're in the situation, whether it's at work or whether you're dating someone, you have to just kind of take that meditation moment to step away from it and view it from all angles. Because sometimes when you do that, you can clearly see something that you weren't willing to see. You're welcome, Gabriel. I love to hear that y'all are watching them. Y'all are the ones that inspired the daily videos. Y'all hit me for dailies. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I was just trying to figure out how I could throw down a 1 minute video a day, and I know they're a couple days in advance, but I forgot that the other side of the world they're out of date when they get them. So Yeah, we stay a couple days ahead of time, and I get something out of them too. I always love to see what my day looks like as well. So, and I cannot tell you how many times I've gone back to watch my own Sagittarius video, because by the time I've done a weekend video plus 12 zodiac signs, I'm brain dead, have no idea what I said for anyone. So, like this week, I hope we're having a good week, Jackie, because I have not a clue what I said in the video. So, by Sunday, I'll go watch that now and see if I'm having a good week or not. Well, thank you, Debbie. That makes me feel really good. I'm really enjoying this live thing once a week. I think this is going to be a good thing. You know, pushing the plans I wanted. So we always hung out with his friends. So. Yeah, Jackie, you've got to remember, it's give and take, hon. And sometimes we get in a position that we get so overwhelmed about catering to the other person, we lose ourselves in doing so. I know, Nikki. There's no sense of you being shy. The Sagittarius videos have not been all that pretty the last few weeks. Amen to that. I will agree. The nice thing I like doing to those live videos is I know it applies to me, and I try to pay attention while I'm doing it, and I never do. I don't forget about it, and I go back and look, and you're like, ugh, really? Same way with the dailies. Y'all ever notice we have days that are just not so perfect, but it is what it is. Harry from Dinwiddie, usually cooking and listening in the kitchen. Are you cooking this evening? I was actually in Dinwiddie yesterday. Yes, I agree with Debbie. Thank goodness you got out. Jackie, seriously, 2 years? We need to get together and see if this is over and done. Gabrielle. All right, sweetheart. I'm going to be honest. It's going to get worse before it gets better. It's about the best way I can put that. It looks like there's going to be some kind of unexpected expense, some unexpected nonsense. After you clear that, things will begin to improve. Well, Jackie, at least you can embrace what you want and what you don't. Harry, I actually got an investigation request for paranormal investigation in Dinwiddie. Now, the surprise, surprise, they're actually family. Who knew, right? And they bought a place in Dinwiddie. And so, yeah, good times yesterday. I got to do the walkthrough, reconnect with the family, enjoy a pretty day. It was a good day. Boynton Plank out there in the boondocks. Well, like I said, I hate to tell you it's going to get worse before it gets better, but I'm just going to call it the way I see it. That's right, Jackie. You are worth more than that. His loss. Correct. Correct. In any relationship, there's going to have to be some kind of give or take. But when you reach a point where you're like at an 80-20%, that's a problem. And it happens from time to time. But when you fall into a routine of that's where you're stuck, that's a problem because someone's going to be taken advantage of. And Nikki and Jay been together for years, so I know she knows the give and take of that part. There's compromise, and then there's just doing too much. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think you guys are wonderful. Everybody is looking good. There's no red flags that jump out on any of you, which is awesome. except for Gabriel. She's got an unexpected expense coming up. Never pretty, never pretty. Happens to us all. Yeah, Harry, I remember you telling me that. And any magic wands left for sale? Your knee needs to be whacked. Honey, I wish I could sell fairy dust to fix all of our problems. You have no idea. But you know what? I am a Reiki master. And when we get done with this, I'll absolutely still send some healing energy your way. Which knee, left or right? Hi, Gypsy Raven. Yes, all is well. Okay, Jackie, read the last thing you typed there. And are drunk? Seriously? Come on now. You can do better than this. Absolutely, Harry. Let me know. Left. It's huge and painful and being naughty today. Put you on my list. Debbie Smith left me. We will definitely send you some healing energy out on that knee. You know me and my bad choices in men. Well, see, we need to find the fix for that, Jackie. We need to find the absolute fix. You're welcome, Debbie. Oh, I understand. I understand. Orphan, lungs on the list. Honey, do you have a lung problem or are you just feeling the pain of allergies? Left knee. Inflammation. Okay. You don't have pleurisy, do you? I had that one time, thought I was dying. No, Debbie, we're going to be your ones. Don't you worry about it. We are on this. And allergies, bad. You have pleurisy? Oh, it's the most painful thing I have ever experienced in my life. I seriously thought I was having a heart attack. Guys, I get that often with RA. Hurts like I bet it does. Comes and goes. It does. It does. The best I could describe it, it was like it went through from the front on the lung all the way back through my shoulder blade. Due to smoking. Orphan, have you quit? Lungs and tissue is very painful. You have quit smoking? Because if you did, I need to know how you did it. I've cut mine in half. And then heard a list of things from my doctor yesterday on how awful vaping is because a lot of my friends have gone to vaping and she says absolutely not. So my immediate changes are diet, exercise, water, which I'm not fond of, and probably some more changes to come. Yes, we did. Debbie, thank you. I mean, I actually am a person that enjoys smoking. Okay. I have no other bad habit. No other. Of course, my doctor suggested I take up nail biting, but that's something I've never done. So, but I have cut my smoking in half, and she was pleased with that. So, right there. Now, my daughter has a company designing Diva that she does these cups, the Yeti cups, and this glitter and just glamorous looking cup. Look at my crap is plain, and I live with her. What's up with that? Hey, bring me your cup that I really like, the one with the leopard on it. You still smoke? You like celery? I cannot stand celery. Okay, guys, look at this is a Yeti cup that she's done. Look at the stripes. It's like rainbow stripes, leopard print. This thing is gorgeous. She makes them, she sells them. Now look at mom's crap, right? Right? Psychic advice about to stop up in this household. I'm just saying. Huh? Said that smoking helps my pain. It's true. It is a stress-free thing. Okay. How many of you get the smokers out there? You get so wound up about something that you're ready to choke somebody. What do you need? You need a cigarette. I know Nikki is an inspiration. It will increase the inflammation. That is true. Exactly. They are pretty cups. They're totally awesome. And she's getting orders for them and selling them all the time. My crap is plain. I'm like, seriously? Similar to carpet glue. Yeah, the thing about it is that vape juice. I heard some horrific things on that yesterday. Always stress. Well, for me, yes, we do. You're a smoker too, Harry. I see. Um, my thing of it is diet and exercise. I am not going to lose weight and quit smoking and expect anybody in the nearby vicinity to survive that. I had a lavender buzz too. Very relaxing. I love, love, love lavender. I used to grow it in my yard. It just recently quit coming back each year. Very disturbing. Yeah. So, but yeah, I have cut it in half, so I'm pleased with that. No, I cannot do both. I cannot. I don't have that much faith in me. Do you think I can do both? And my daughter lived to tell about that. I am doing two things. I have to exercise and diet and drink water. Not a fan of water. Not a fan at all. Or if it, he may have a touch of it. Does not mean it will be something that will stick with him the rest of his life. And there is Jackie Stewart. Hi, Jackie. We have two Jack. We have three Jackies. I forgot about me too. Good for you, Jackie. Doing good, living day to day. Yeah, I have those moments too. But we won't discuss it here. Okay, Harry. No, orphan, I don't get the sense it's anything like that. I really don't. And what I have the sense of is something that is going to be treatable. Like I said, it's not a lifelong condition. It's not as bad as what you're anticipating. So yeah. So what do y'all think? Don't y'all all agree my daughter should make me one of those cool cups? Do I have to, like Jackie said, I've got to walk around with that 32-ounce cup of water ASAP. I agree. I think she should make me. She made her granddaughter the cutest one that has a horse and a rider on it with her name on it. Yes, and I told her I wanted to say fabulous on the side because she's always telling me I'm fabulous. Okay, Jessica, I did get the lemon. Come here. YouTube has spoken. I need a pretty cup ASAP for me to carry around for my water consumption. Hey, look, ASAP. ASAP.
You better
Are you
start
reading this?
You better start a GoFundMe.
You live here for free. You can make me a cup.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
GoFundMe.
Yes.
You need a GoFundMe for a cup.
I got a cup decorated.
You know that takes me 3 days to make, right?
But you know, in 3 days I will probably love you.
No.
I might love you all 3 days while it's being me.
Drink more water.
Never know. That's right. I'll tell her. I need inspiration here. And Debbie, it's funny you mentioned that because I did pick up a lemon today for that reason.
GoFundMe.
Oh, don't you love her? Don't you just love her? I'm gonna get that cup yet. You watch. We're gonna YouTube live next week, and I better have my special cup. We'll see. Deadlines. We have a super fantastic relationship, but I don't want her to swell her head with that. We really do. And that's huge considering we're under one roof. Um, two women here, just two women, two businesses, and a 5-year-old. We have no choice but to get along. I love you, Nikki. I love you. I love you. Ciao. We do have a great relationship. I'm very, very blessed in that aspect. She's looking at building a home, and we will know here soon in a couple months. And then that will be a new adventure. And she's like, Mom, you're going to sit at home and you're going to cry because I'm gone. And I told her, I said, You're right. And then a couple weeks will go by, and I'll get my utility bills and see that they have cut in half, and I will heal. So yeah, it is exciting. So we do have. I'm very, very blessed to have a good relationship with her. Here's Latasha. All right, guys. If I handled everybody's messages for the evening, of course I am. Of course I am, Gypsy. But then she looked at a house across the street, and I'm like, no, you can fly a little further. Oh, yeah, and we're going to do the same thing, Jackie. We will. Thank all of you. Thank all of you for joining me. Thank you for your love, your support, your comments. I appreciate every single one of you. And a shout out to all my new subscribers coming in. If you're not here tonight and you're watching this on the replay, feel free to join us. This is how we get to know one another. We're becoming our own little community, and we welcome everyone that stops by. Oh, yes, new moon wishes. Don't forget the new moon wishes. You are welcome, dear. Did I cover everyone before I log off? I know I kept you guys almost an hour this evening. Bye, Harry. No, no trolls. We won't throw the trolls right on out the room. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. Let's shoot for Thursday or Friday again next week. There again, I'll post it on all social media. If you don't have social media, Twitter posts to my homepage on my website, so you will know within hours, if not a day ahead, when we're going to jump on. So thank you, guys, and I will see you on next week's videos. Bye.